Kia ora, good evening Rotorua. Tonight in your Tuesday night news bulletin, Māori Party MP Te Roroa Flavel is backed by Tauranga. Sand from the Pink and White Terraces is up for auction and Bay of Plenty Magic are set for a start of their season. Those stories and more tonight on City News. The Tauranga branch of the Māori Party are supporting Waiariki MP Te Roroa Flavel and his complaint against fellow Māori MP Hone Harawira. Tauranga branch manager Te Awanui Black's comments come as Hone Harawira criticises the party's process in dealing with Te Roroa's complaint. Mr Black says the Māori Party has been open and transparent in dealing with the issue and Tauranga Moana support Te Roroa Flavel. Hone Harawira has been suspended from the Māori Party caucus and a meeting is to be held tomorrow to formally discuss further action. A Bay of Plenty police organised crime operation undertaken last week resulted in more than 10,000 cannabis plants being located and destroyed across the Bay of Plenty. 4 people were arrested, each facing charges of cultivating cannabis. The acting Bay of Plenty Crime Service Manager, Detective Inspector Tim Anderson, says the operation was focused on the eradication of cannabis plants and was predominantly held in the Western and Eastern Bay of Plenty. Key areas of focus were Opotiki to Te Kaha, Te Puke to Tauranga and Whakatane. Inspector Anderson says targeting organised crime groups who make a living from the manufacture and distribution of drugs remains an ongoing focus for Bay of Plenty Police. He says drugs cause significant amount of harm in Bay communities. Members of the public can report suspicion of drug activity to Crime Stoppers on 0800 555 511. 0800 555 111. Hamurana Springs has been chosen as a planting site for the Living Legends Project 2011. Living Legends is designed to celebrate and combine New Zealand's rugby heritage and community conservation with planting events throughout the country in September and October. Living Legends is a community conservation project that DOC is supporting in partnership with Project Crimson, the Tyndall Foundation and Meridian. Rotorua Lakes Area Manager Nikki Douglas says being one of the nationally chosen sites is fantastic recognition for Hamurana and the conservation efforts of Ngāti Rangi Wewehi, Hamurana Golf Club and Te Waiariki Te Pūrea Conservation Group. She says their dedication to Hamurana Springs has been integral in the improvements in the area and the success at securing Hamurana Springs as a Living Legends site. 2,500 natives are to be planted at Hamurana in September. A glass vial of sand from the legendary Pink and White Terraces is up for auction on Trade Me. Priced at over $1 million, the sand is being sold by a Stratford man who says it was collected by his grandmother before the eruption. TradeMe spokesman Paul Ford said they are happy that it is a legitimate auction. The seller has said that a donation of $100,000 would be made to future research of the Pink and White Terraces. The auction closes at midday tomorrow. In sport tonight, the Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic are all set for their first game of the season, being played on Sunday at the Convention Centre. Chris Buckley from Sport Bay of Plenty said the Magic had a pre-season warm-up game last weekend against the Northern Mystics, beating the Mystics 62-54. Ms Buckley says Sunday's first home game has a centre pass time of 6:20. Weather for Rotorua and surrounding area tonight: evening rain, light winds and an overnight low of 15. Tomorrow, Wednesday, morning rain, then fine spells with southwesterlies, a high of 23 and a low of 14. Long range for Thursday, mainly sunny, light winds, a high of 23 and a low of 15. The marine forecast for Lake Rotorua: for Wednesday, westerlies 10 knots easing to variable knots of 5 knots in the evening, early rain clearing then fine. Still to come tonight, Steve talks with Irene Begg about love's ups and downs. We find out about this year's census and Graham Hall tells Steve about Rotorua's Festival of the Arts. City News returns right after this break.